Yeah, live. All right, we are live, back live, and welcome to Pataling Synergy, SPM Towards Excellence, Paper 2, Writing Paper, and Paper 3, Speaking Paper. Today we have here a very experienced English language teacher, Puan Zul Maslina binti Zulkifli from SMK Shah Alam. So, teachers and students, before we go proceed further, I am Nolina Un binti Abdullah, SIC Plus Bahasa from PPD Petani Perdana. And for today's session, let us pay attention, and this is on recording, so you can come and watch it again later. So we are live on Unit Bahasa Petani Perdana channel. So please support our channel by clicking subscribe at the bottom and the like button so that everybody will come to this channel and you can review it anytime later. Do share it out. Okay, so before we begin, I have a few reminders for all of you. First of all, pay attention during the session. Do not miss it. Reduce the amount of chatting, but do chat, do ask questions, do respond to the speaker, and do not hesitate to ask your questions in the chat. We will try to address it as much as possible. The second reminder is your attendance and your certificates will be given to you at the end of the session. Please key in the valid email address, the email address that you are regular with to receive your certificates, both teachers and students. As for teachers, please make sure your IC number is correct for us to key in into your SPL KPM. So remember to fill in the form, and the limit is until midnight today. We allow you to view it later. I understand it's 3 p.m. Some of you are still exhausted. So do share the link with your students much later. Thank you very much. And without much further ado, allow me to allow me to hand over the session to my darling Puan Zulmaslina Zulkifli, a very experienced teacher, a very experienced SPM person. So please do pay attention and enjoy yourself. Okay, over to you, Maslina.
Okay, thank you, Panurlina. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Very good afternoon, everybody. I do hope that everybody is okay, still surviving. I know that it's quite taxing, right? Going to school in the morning and then in the afternoon we have a session. It's okay. This is live now. Okay, so I am Zulmazlina, a teacher at SMK Shah Alam. This is my 23rd year of teaching. Okay, at first I did not know that I will be a teacher this long, but yeah, I'm still here. Okay, I'm going to talk about CFR. Okay, one is writing and the other one is speaking. So whatever that you want to ask me, okay, you can type it at the chat box. Okay, as I present, I will glance through. Okay, your questions. Don't hesitate to ask. Okay, anything that you would like clearance, or if I'm too fast, whatever that you do not understand or you need repeating. I think if you need repeating, you can always watch this channel a bit later. Okay, it's always going to be on YouTube, so maybe you can watch it later. Maybe now you are a bit tired, so you can't take too much. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, if anything is lagging or whatever, you please tell me. Okay, share screen. Okay, I'm using Canva. Okay, I'm using Canva. So okay. Okay, you can see my screen, right? Is it you can see me and you can hear me?
You can see my screen, right? Is it you can
can see me and you can hear. Okay. Okay. We are going to talk about CFR. Okay. As you know, the Form 5, this is your first, not your first time, of course, your first time. This is the first cohort, okay, who is going to sit for CFR paper in Malaysia. Okay. So you are very special. Okay, and because you are very special, that's why I know you have 1001 questions, and sometimes you feel you are a bit afraid. Okay, because you don't have any past year paper to fall back to. Okay, we don't have any real life experience from any of your senior, because you are going to be the senior. Okay, so what is CEFR? Okay, some people they say CFR, Cambridge. Okay, CEFR means the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. Okay, it is an international standard for describing language ability. Okay, why we are using this? Because this, yes, comes from Cambridge. Okay, is recognized by Cambridge. Okay, so it's easier for you if you are interested to study abroad, or if you are interested to work later abroad. Okay, because most European country, they do have CEFR also. Okay, their paper and our paper, yes, they are different. Okay, but the standard is being set by Cambridge. There is a benchmark that we have to adhere. Okay, there is a benchmark that we have to adhere. So why do we have this? It makes it easy for anyone involved in language teaching and testing. Okay, like us teachers and you learners. Okay, to see the different level of qualifications. Okay, like you are Form 5. Okay, Form 5, Form 4, you are at B1, B2. Okay, B1, B2 level. So we want you to be at that level. If you are not there yet, okay, that is our job to push you so that you will reach that level. Because once you are in the working sector, okay, you need to be a C2 and C1 level. Okay, so yes, we have tests to see if you are a B1, B2. So if you perform in your SPM, so we can say, yes, you are a B1, B2 level. Okay? All right. Okay. I know that everybody knows this. Okay, just a bit of reminder. Okay, so you are going to sit for 4 papers. Okay, there is a 1119/1 reading, 1119/2 writing, 1119/3 speaking, and 1119/4 listening. So today I'm going to emphasize more on paper 2 writing and paper 3 speaking. Okay, so look at all these papers. There are 4, right? 4 papers. They are 25% of 100. 25%. Meaning, if the paper say that our writing paper is 60, right? 20, 20, 20, 60. So from that 60, we make it into 25%. Therefore, you cannot say, oh, I am not so good at writing, so maybe I can do better in reading, or maybe I can do better in listening. Writing, never mind. I don't have to do my best. You cannot do that, because it's all evenly. Okay, it is quarter. Quarter, betul tak? Okay, it's divided into 4 even sections. So if you do not do well in writing, there goes your mark. Okay, say that some of you are very good in writing, but not good in speaking. Okay, same goes. There goes your mark. So you don't have any choices actually. Okay, you have to do good in all section. Okay, you have to do good in all section. Okay. Okay. Why is the writing limit so low? Okay. Okay. Oh, is my video blurry? I am okay, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, we are going to writing. Okay, for me as a teacher, I have 9 rules that I share with my students. Okay, I think that these rules would help them in scoring the best. Okay, for their writing. Okay, because before this, our SPM writing has a very high percentage, isn't it? Before this, your seniors paper, your brothers and sisters paper, writing is a very high, it is 85 marks. Okay, whereas a reading is only 70 marks. Okay, so we put more emphasis on writing, but now writing is also 25%. It's not that we say, okay, never mind lah, you can write whatever you want. No, you cannot do that. Okay, because you still need to score the 60 mark in order for you to get the full 25%. So these are the 9 rules. Okay, rule number 1, read and understand the instructions carefully. Okay, I find that students, they do not read the whole paper. Students will only zoom to the question. You don't read the rubrics. You don't read what is after the question. You don't read. You only read the middle part of the paper. So if you do that, sometimes you will miss out many points. Okay, you will miss out points. Okay, that is why you have time. Okay, your paper is 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yes, some people say, teacher, 1 hour 30 minutes only, teacher. 3 essays we have to write. Yes, I know it is a bit of a challenge. Okay, but you have to remember that they have shrunk a bit. They have shrunk the number of words that you are going to write. Okay, and the sections are a bit shorter. Okay, you do not write a 350 word essay, you write lesser. Okay, so that is why you have 1.5 hours. Because of the 1.5 hours, you need to read and understand instructions carefully. Because, okay, a very easy example. The first question, the email, okay, you must read from the top because you have to know, are you giving instructions? Are you sharing your knowledge? Are you advising the person? Okay, you have to know that. That will always come in the rubric, the top part of the paper. Okay, so that is why it is crucial for you to read from the top. Okay, read the whole thing, then you attempt to answer. Okay, you are okay? Okay, I nak tengok. Okay. Okay, next. Number 2, my second rule is highlight or circle the keywords. Okay, as afterwards, I will share with you a sample paper. Okay, you have, because you are able to bring pencil, eraser, ruler, pen. Okay, sometimes they will allow you to bring highlighter. Sometimes they don't allow you. We don't know this year's rule how it is. But you can bring black pen, blue pen, red pen, purple pen, green pen, pink pen. Whatever color of the pen, you can bring it in. So use that tools that you have to highlight or circle or underline, however that you are comfortable on, so that your eye will catch it. The keywords, your eye will always catch something that is different, isn't it? If everything is black and white, your eye will just it becomes lazy. It will just read through. But if you underline, if you circle, okay, your eye will direct your brain to it. Okay, so you say, oh, I have to give advice. Oh, I have to add one more idea. Oh, I have to give example. So all these words that you have to highlight or circle or however. If you can bring in your highlighter, you highlight. But highlight only the keywords. Don't highlight the whole question. If you highlight the whole thing, then you are not highlighting intelligently. You have to highlight intelligently. Okay, next. Rule number 3. Make sure you know the purpose of writing and who the audience is. Yes. Okay. Purpose. You are writing an email to your friend. Okay. Giving instructions on how to go to your house from the train station. So, your purpose? Write instruction. To whom? Who is your audience? Your friend. Okay? Question number 2. You are writing in your school magazine about the things that you like to change in your school canteen. Say. Okay, so what is the purpose of your writing? What changes you want, okay, from your school canteen? To whom? To whomever who is going to read your school magazine, meaning teachers, your principal, your friends. Okay? Okay, why this is important? The language. Okay, the difference is going to be at the tone of the language. The email can be a bit of a chitty-chatty thingy because you are writing to your friend, isn't it? So you can have a bit of chit-chat. How are you? I hope you're okay. Okay, and you can write a more personal thing because you're going to write it to your friend. Okay, but the second question, the directed writing, because you are writing in a school magazine. So the language should be formal. Okay? Okay, do you understand? So when the marker, the exam marker, when marking, they will see the tone. If you are writing at the school magazine, for the school magazine, and your tone is informal, like you're chitty-chatty, like you're writing to your friend, then your language mark will go down. Okay, communicative achievement will go down. Okay, so ask your teacher, okay, can you give me some examples of maybe sample paper? You can use the sample paper from the previous years, no worries. You can have a discussion with your teacher. Okay, teacher, which one of these is a formal language? Which one of this is an informal language? So that you have a clear idea on how you are going to write when you are sitting for your exam. Okay. Okay, next, rule number 4. Plan your answer well using mind map. Okay, I always ask my students to do this. Oh, hold on, If the instruction says cannot be more than... yes. Okay, yes, afterwards we'll go to the instructions. Okay, afterwards I will I will share with you how we want to go about the instructions. Okay, how CEFR wants the students to write their essay. No problem. Who is this? Gazanex. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. I can see your chat. You are panicking. Relax. Relax. Okay. Okay. Number 4. Plan your answer well. Please plan. Okay. CFR, all the 3 question, they have given you bullets. 3 bullets. Okay, 3 bullets. So that bullet is to zoom you to answer your question. Okay, use the bullet. Okay, use the bullet there. Okay, they have given you, but why do you need to use a mind map? Because if you only answer the 3 bullets, you will get marks. Yes, you will, but it will not be 20. Okay, it's 20 marks, 20 marks, 20 marks, right? So if you only answer the bullet, maybe because you don't have time, or maybe because you don't have ideas, then that's all right. When you enter the exam hall, everything will go out. You will start palpitating, and you will have all this will become cold, your fingers and your toes and all, and your ideas will go out normal. That is why you need the mind map to give you a bit of control. Okay, control. That is your control. The mind map is to control your mind. Okay, to zoom it. Oh, okay, I have to do, this is 1 bullet. Okay, maybe I can explain more. Okay, explain A, explain another one. Okay, next bullet, I can explain this one. I can explain this one. So your mind will be focused, and you would teach yourself, I will write this. Please don't open your paper, look at the bullets, start writing. Don't. Okay, because I know you experience this when you are in school. Your teacher say, okay, your teacher have written down the question on the board, and then your teacher say, okay, you can start writing. Oh, and then you start writing, and then you finish your first paragraph, and then you will do this. And then when your teacher asks you, why? No idea, teacher. Don't know what to write. Because you did not train your mind. Okay, you did not train your mind to prepare yourself to write. Okay, yes, and then you will say, teacher, I only have 1 hour, 30 minutes. 3 essays to write, teacher. Yes, I know. But planning your work would not take you 1 hour. It will only take you 1 to 2 minutes. 1 or 2 minutes for you to plan, for you to write continuously, rather than not planning at all. You start writing 1 paragraph, mental block. Which one would you want? This is SPM. It's your future. Okay, so please, after this, you have to be a very careful person, disciplined. Okay, you have to have lots of discipline. Okay, okay. So please, do the mind map. It doesn't have to be the mind map. It's just your scribble all around the paper where you understand what you are going to write later. Okay, your paper, you have to pass it up. Okay, can you scribble on it? Yes, you can. You can scribble at the question part of the paper. Okay, or your paper will have 2 extra pages towards the back. Okay, towards the end of your paper, there are empty pages. The word is halaman kosong. Okay, that one can be your paper to write, because, okay, you are not going to get extra paper. You are going to get 1 booklet. Okay, if you have set for your pintas paper, like that, similar to that. You are going to get 1 booklet. You write everything inside. You are not given extra paper. Okay? Okay, but please jangan takut. Wait. Okay, number 5. Write within suggested word limit and time. Very true. Okay, why? Okay, some students say that the 80 words for the email, teacher, 80 words only, teacher. I can write more, you know. Yes, I know. But your writing more should be later in the paper, maybe at the continuous writing or maybe at the directed writing. Okay, don't feel overconfident where you say that, oh, I can write a lot like this email, write, and then look at the time. Not enough. Okay, so please be vigilant. Okay, I would like to advise you to have your watch, okay, your wristwatch, or maybe your school will have a one big watch in front, right? Okay, in front of the classes, in front of the hall. Please have that thing in your mind, saying that you have to glance from time to time, glance, so that you know your time. Please, suggested word limit. Okay, this is a big issue for us. Okay, for us means teachers and students, because teachers, we are used to ask our students to write long essays, isn't it? Okay, and then suddenly CFR says no. Okay, the essays should be 80 words, 150 words, 250 words, which is very short actually. Okay, so teachers and students, please, okay, if it says 80, you cannot go beyond. Okay, how far can you go is how far the lines are in the question paper. Don't add your own lines below or the next page. You don't have that. Okay, if you do that, the marker will only read the 80 words. Other than that, they would not. Okay, why sometimes you say, but that is limiting my words, and that is limiting my creativeness, isn't it? No. Okay, because the email is only marked at C2. A2, A1. That is the email. Very low. Okay, the higher way to mark will go at the DW, directed writing, the second question, or the continuous writing, the third question. That is when the marks are very difficult to get. The email, very easy to get 20. Can you get 20? Of course you can get 20. Can you get 60 marks? Of course you can get 60 marks. You have to deliver. Okay, so please, word limit is very important, okay? Very important. But you don't have to count. Don't count. Count is wasting time. Don't count. You can gauge, right? You know your handwriting. Maybe you can. Maybe your handwriting is small, so one line you can write around 15 words. So you just gauge how long should I write. Okay, if you have a big handwriting like the elephant, maybe one line you can write around 7, 8 words. So you times lah. Okay, I need 10 lines to reach the 80 words. You do that. Okay, you have time. Okay, you have time to try. Okay, do that. Okay, next, rule number 6. Use good opening and closing phrases. Okay, yes. In order for you to impress the marker, you have to remember your marker is not your teacher. Your marker can be anybody in Malaysia. Okay, any marker in Malaysia. Okay, your teacher knows you. Your marker doesn't know you. So have a good opening to make that impression that you are a good writer. And have a good closing so that the essay will close nicely. So it is a nice piece of essay. Okay, how to have a good opening and closing? Okay, you are at home. Okay, you are at home, you Google. Okay, you Google. Okay, find as many as you can. Okay, find as many as you can so that, okay, you can put, oh, this opening is for this kind of essay. This opening is for this kind of essay, because you cannot use the same opening and closing for all kinds of essay, isn't it? You have different kinds of essay. Okay, so you Google, okay, openings and closing phrases. Okay, opening and closing, you don't have to write one chunk of a paragraph. No, 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 no. Okay, maybe opening around 3 sentences. Good enough. The body needs to be bigger, not the opening. Even the closing, you can maybe write 2 to 3 sentences. Enough. Okay, enough. But these 2 to 3 sentences must give that oomph factor, that impact. Okay, that impact that your examiner needs. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, rule number 7. Answer all the bullet points given in the questions. Okay, now you feel that, oh, 3 bullets only. Yes, 3 bullets. But remember, you have 3 essays. So there are 9 bullets. Okay, there are 9 things actually that you have to answer. Okay, sometimes, there are times that you don't understand what the question wants, isn't it? When you read, what is this? What is this? I don't understand. And then you feel that, just leave it. Please don't do that. Answer the best that you can. Okay, because your teacher, even now, your teachers, and when after SPM, your marker, they will want to identify, you have answered this, tick, answer this bullet, tick, answer this bullet, tick. Say that you didn't answer one, so there is no tick there. So there goes the mark. Okay, say that you cannot explain that bullet. It's very difficult for you to explain. Just write a simple 2 to 3 sentences about that bullet. Say that cannot. Just write a full sentence, that one bullet. But do not leave that bullet. Don't ignore it. You have to try to write even one short sentence so that your examiner will tick it, saying that you had attempted. Okay? Okay, rule number 8. Add your own adjectives, connectors, idioms, adverbs. Okay, all that extra things. Okay, I know that your teacher will give you lots and lots of idioms. Okay, phrases. Okay, twin words, onomatopoeia, personification. Okay, simile, metaphor. They will feed you with all this. Don't worry. So it is advisable for you to include them in your essay, but when you are writing it, make sure that it makes sense. Okay, don't just write it because it is in your head. Okay, it's in your head. Okay, I need to write this down, but it doesn't gel with the essay. But you want to write it down. You won't get a merit mark. You will get a underline. You will get underlines. Underlines are mistakes. Okay, a merit mark is a tick saying that, oh, you used that phrase correctly or effectively. Okay, I know that you will have tons and tons of vocabulary. Okay, you will want to find the most bombastic word, the most sophisticated word, and you want to inject it in your essay. Yes, that's good. But please make sure that it makes sense. Okay? There is no point in using a very big word but wrongly used. You won't get a merit mark. Okay, you will get an underline. Once there are lots of underlining in your essay, your marks will come down. Okay, so you know yourself. I know your teachers know you. Your teachers know you. Okay, you know yourself. So you know how strong am I in writing my essay? How much of bombastic words I can use? Okay, if you think that I am not a strong writer, I can write an essay, yes, but most of my words are simple words, easy words. No problem, right? Okay, don't feel that I am not clever, I cannot write anything. No, don't do that to yourself. Okay, write whatever that you can. Okay, number 9. After writing, check the tenses, punctuations, and spelling. Please. Okay, tenses especially. After when we go through the paper, we can, because it's very clear cut of what tenses you are going to use if you read the rubric, if you read the question. Okay, so make sure that if you start with say that you are writing, you want to give an opinion, say the email. The email says, suggest to your friend 3 places that he can go for holidays. So you are suggesting. Okay, so you cannot use past tense, isn't it? Okay, you must use simple present tense. Okay, maybe future tense. Okay, that is the tenses. Okay, say that the third question, the book review or the movie review is a review. You had done it, you had watched it. Okay, you had read the book, so it should be in past tense. So these are all the things that you really have to take care of. Okay, and punctuations. You ask question, but you forgot to put the question mark. You say, and then when you write, wow, where's your exclamation mark? Where is it? Nobody says, wow, you look great. Nobody says that. It's wow, exclamation mark. Okay, all this, believe me, they contribute to your marks. And then, please put the full stop, put the comma. Okay, your teacher cannot breathe if you have 5 lines of sentence without any comma or full stop. Where can we take the, when are we going to stop? How are we going to breathe? If you try, you do not stop, because there is no indicator saying that you can comma. Comma is you can break here a while, isn't it? Full stop, finish. So you can, because we had this, when we are marking, the candidates will write 5 to 6 lines without any punctuation. It is very tiring for the marker. It's tiring. Okay? So please, okay? If you think that you need a comma, put a comma. If you think that you need to put a full stop, put a full stop. Okay? Then after the full stop, it's always a capital letter. That is also important. Small things, very important. Capital letter. Okay? I. There is no such thing as I, a small case. I is always the capital letter. Okay? Spelling. Sometimes your brain is always faster than your hand, isn't it? Brain faster than hand. Okay, you want to say, okay, atmosphere. Okay, you want to spell atmosphere. Atmosphere is a bit daunting into spelling PHERE, all that, and then you miss out because your brain is faster than your hand. So that's why once you finish your work, take a deep breath and read it again. If you yourself cannot understand what you have written, what more the person who is going to read your work? Okay? Okay, let me check the chat. It seems that when I present, I cannot check the chat. Banyaknya. Hold on. Why the teacher told me I'm going to question. Okay. Oh, okay. Gazanix. Who is Gazanix or pronunciation? Okay. Hui Kai. Isn't it risky if we use good phrases but use it at the wrong place? Yes, risky. That's why I said just now, if you have these phrases, I know you have lots and lots of phrases, but you must know how to use it and which situation that you can use it. If you think that it is very risky, don't use it. Rather than risking your marks, don't use it. Okay. Okay, people who make fun of speaking English. Okay, speaking. Okay, hold on. Afterwards we go speaking. Okay. Okay, Roy Hamid. If I use simple words but my idea is matured, would I still get good marks? Yes, you will. Yes. How you explain, how you want to make yourself clear, that is better than trying to use big words but wrongly used. Just now, you are using big words but it's wrongly used. Not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Okay. Hold on. Semicolon. Oh, okay. Rose Humaira asks, not my teacher said you can use semicolons, but there's a risk on how you use it. Yes. Okay. Semicolon is for you to explain more. Okay, semicolon is used when you want to explain more. Say that you feel that, oh, can I use a semicolon here? If you doubt yourself, don't use it. Use a comma. Okay? If you doubt yourself, don't use it. Okay, don't just use it saying that you want to impress your marker. No, don't do that. Okay? You want to impress your marker is write good essay. Write good essay. Okay? We just need the question mark, the exclamation mark, the comma, and the full stop. These four. We need that. Okay? Semicolon, colon, we don't need that. If you don't know how to use it, don't use it. Never mind. Okay? I have to look at the phone to read. What are some of the example of big words? Okay, pretzel. Show me your name, pretzel. Okay, big words. See, I cannot even come out with it. Okay, big words always comes when, number one, if you are a debater. I will always find big words when the writer is the debater. How I know the writer is a debater? I can see how you write. Okay, say that you want to use, what are the big words? Allahu Akbar. Okay, we take one simple word, beautiful. Beautiful is a simple word. It is an A2 word, low frequency. Okay, how do we want to change beautiful into a big word? You look beautiful today. Okay, and then when you have written it down, Allah, my 5-year-old sister so can write, you look beautiful today. So you want to change. Okay, a bit higher, amazing, terrific, gorgeous. Those are considered as bigger words. Okay, it need not be very, very big, very bombastic until you cannot spell. No, it is just a higher degree of the common words, like the word big. That is a big house. Very common, isn't it? 6-year-old also can write. That is a big house. You are 17 years old. Come on. That house is huge. Wow, gigantic house you have there. See? It means the same, but it becomes it becomes bigger. Do you understand me? It need not be something that until you cannot spell. If you cannot spell, you don't write. Don't write words that you cannot spell. Afterwards, you will get underlines. Okay? Okay, do you understand? Are you okay? Okay. How do we generate ID? Oh, how do you generate ID in the short time? Yes, correct. What Rose Humaira said just now. Mind map. Okay. In order for you to generate idea, you have to train your mind. This is the brain that you need to train. It won't come naturally. You have to train. You have to make it, I have to do this. Okay, you have to say to your brain, I must do this. I must do this. Then your brain will automatically do it. Okay? Okay, how you are going to, you want ideas? Number one, you have to read people. Reading. But I know you don't want to read. Right? You never want to read. Although you have your laptop on with you all the time, I know from 7:30 in the morning, right? You have your PDPR. Okay? And then sometimes your teacher will give you offline work. Okay? Maybe your teacher is not online. Okay? Your teacher will give you extra work offline. Okay? But rather than doing that, sometimes you will play first. Right? You play games. Although during PDPR, but your teacher is not online, that is the time you should be reading. Okay, what do you want to read? English is everything under the sun. That one you have to understand. We are not topical. We are not like maths and science. Not like sejarah, where first topic, second topic, third topic, very distinct. English is not that. English is anything under the sun. It is a language. Okay? We can ask you anything. It's language. We can ask you something from science. It's English. We can ask you something from history. It's English. So how do you want to get ideas? You have to read. I cannot tell you how other ways. Because if you don't read, you don't have knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, you cannot write. It's not that you cannot write. You cannot write well. Okay? I'll go through this because after this, I'm going to go into the questions. Oh. Hello, sorry to ask, but can I have the attendance? Oh, attendance link. Okay, that one, never mind. Wait. Like poetry doesn't make me feel the from school books. Reading fun. Okay, reading fun things. Okay, you have to know that literature is not coming out for CFR. Okay, that one I'm going to tell you the truth. Nothing will come out for poetry or novel or short stories, nothing. Okay? Yes, reading novel is fun. But when you read lots of novel, you will be a very creative person where you can answer a story. But some people are very factual people, right? Some of you are very factual person. So you want to read facts. So what I can tell you is go to blogs, okay? Go to newspaper. I know it's not very, very entertaining, but still, because you need the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Okay? Knowledge is power. No other way. I'm not kidding. Okay. When I was in school until now, I am 47 years old now. Since I was 10 years old, I've been reading Reader's Digest. I am not kidding. When I was small, my late father, he loves to read. He loves to read, and he will give me the Reader's Digest. I know Reader's Digest for a 10-year-old is a bit high. The language is quite high, but I enjoy reading it. I just read for enjoyment. It's not that I need to understand. It's just I enjoy because in Reader's Digest there are many stories, true stories, isn't it? There are many true stories, and there is laughter is the best medicine. There are quotes. Okay, there are word games, vocabulary games. I like doing all that. So my best friend is Reader's Digest. Until now, I will always read Reader's Digest. Okay, I love reading Reader's Digest. It is not that it's too difficult. It's not too difficult. If you want a more difficult one, is National Geographic. That is more difficult. Reader's Digest is very friendly. So try reading. Read the Reader's Digest. Okay. So let's go to the question. Okay, let me look any more. Teacher, there are many good English novels. Oh, good novels. Okay, let me tell you. Hui Kai Yi. I love reading. Okay, when I was in school, I love reading Enid Blyton. I know you can get Enid Blyton books still now. I have all the Mallory Towers. I have the collection of the all the what the story? All the famous five. I love to read that when I was smaller. And when I reach puberty, I start reading romance novel. My daughter likes to read young adults novel. Okay, it's not I cannot recommend. It's the genre is up to you. Okay, it's up to you. You will find, if I say, oh, I love Enid Blyton, maybe for you, oh, teacher, Enid Blyton, so baik one. But that was what I read. Okay. Okay, Amar Amiduddin said, I gain most of my vocabulary from reading online articles. Yes, because he likes social sciences. Yes. Find something that you like. If you like sports, read on sports. If you like romance, read on romance. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, I am an English teacher. I read all that. Read what you like. If you like manga, read manga. If you like, maybe some of you, you are into what are the now things that is in? I also don't know. Whatever that is, my daughter likes to go on TikTok to see what people read. She says that my daughter is already 21 years old. She says that she gets lots of idea from TikTok. Maybe you can do that. I know all of you have TikTok, right? Oh, some people like to read politics. Oh, okay. But I read Sidney Sheldon. I know that it's not your genre, isn't it? So go, just read whatever that you want. Okay? Okay, let's look at question 1. Okay. This is a sample of question 1. This is not coming out for SPM. This is what I came out myself. Not coming out for SPM, not coming out for trial. Please, people ask me, Puan Sumarsina, is this coming out? No. Yes, your trial paper is ready. Is Pintas team did your paper. One of them is me. All the papers that you have, Form 4, Form 5 paper, yes, we have a team called the Pintas team. Yes, one of them is me. But this is not the question, no. Okay, so look at the time. 20 minutes only. Okay, there are two types of question. It's either an email or short message. Okay, I think email will come through for this time because lembaga peperiksaan needs to see the graph first. Because you are the first cohort, I think email is the question. Oh, sedap je I. I think email will be the question for SPM. Okay, 80 words, 20 marks. 80 words, 20 marks. So little lah teacher, 80 words. Yes, 80 words. Yes, this, you have a very narrow gap. You have a very narrow thing to do because look at the email. Thank you for responding to my first email. I'm delighted to gain a new friend from another country. It's interesting to know that our culture are almost similar. In your reply, I hope you could tell me about your hobby. Underline. I wish to know if we have some similarities in this matter as well. Tell me about what you could gain from it. What you could gain from the hobby. Can it give you extra income for your pocket money? Besides that, what other teenagers' activities? Plural form. Activities. Not one activity, 2, 3, 4 activities. During their free time, what teenagers do. Take care for now. Looking forward to your next response. Okay, in your email. I can scroll down. Okay, in your email, you should tell her about, these are the bullet number 1, your hobby. Okay, here it says, what is your hobby? 1. Isn't it? 1 only. Answer the question, okay? I know if you have 10 hobbies pun, but the question needs 1. Answer the question. Choose 1. Number 2, what benefits do you gain from the hobby? 2 benefits at least. Is a plural form. Benefits. Okay. 3, what other activities do you do during your leisure time? So this is answering this question. Teenagers' activities during their leisure time. Then you can put in your other hobbies, your other 9 hobbies. Okay, in about 80 words, write the email. So if you have answered the pintas paper, you are given the template, isn't it? That is a template of an email. Please write within the template. Don't add on later. Don't add on. Put your own line. You add on. No. Please. Train yourself to write within the words. 80 words. Okay. You are going to ask, teacher, if I write 100 words, are you going to penalize me? No, I'm not. Okay. Lembaga peperiksaan is not going to penalize you. Even your SPM. Lembaga peperiksaan is not going to penalize you. But you have to remember, there are 2 more essays to write. If you put 100% here, what's going to happen to the other 2 questions? Are you just going to chuck it out? Isn't it? This is the easiest question for you to get the 20 marks. Answer all 3. Make sure tenses are okay. And then make sure the least mistake there is, 20 marks, yours. Not kidding. I am not kidding. I'm telling you the truth. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. Let me see. Okay. Oh, still about books. Very good, you people. Okay? Okay, Pretzel says, I know, but reading hard copies feel way better than reading a virtual book. Yes, Pretzel, I do agree with you. I cannot read visual book. I am too old. Okay, I can write emails, but I'm having grammar problems. Okay, Pravinesh. Okay, grammatical problem is when you are mixing your tenses, isn't it? That is grammatical error, usually. It is not vocabulary. Okay, your grammatical error will be your tenses. So to minimize the grammatical error, number one, identify the tense that you are going to write. What is your hobby? So you have to write in present tense. Okay, Pravinesh. Pravinesh, write short sentences. Short sentences will minimize your grammatical error. Once you start writing in compound and complex sentences, okay, then you will have more grammatical error. Okay, do you understand me? Short sentences, less grammatical error. Longer sentences, more grammatical error. Okay? Okay, any more questions about email before I go to the second one? Okay, no more, right? Okay. Okay, no more questions about the email. I know it's quite easy, isn't it? Okay, no more questions. I'm going to go next. This is what we call directed writing. Oh, no questions. Thank you. Speaking. Hold on, Nabila. Yes, I'm going into speaking. Okay. Question 2. Okay, you have 30 minutes. Okay, a bit more time. Okay, because it's longer. 150 words, but still same 20. Teacher, just now 80 words also 20 marks. 150 words also 20 marks. Yes. Because we are going to mark it a band higher. Your teachers will know. Your teachers will mark it a band higher. Okay, we will mark it a band higher. Okay, let's look at the question. Your class has been discussing what they use the internet for, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about the importance of the internet to students. So, purpose, write about the importance of internet. Who you are writing it for? Your friends. Okay. In your essay, you should write about how the internet is important. Okay, that's easy now, right? Okay, reasons for your choice. Okay, internet is important for my PDPR. Why? There is a reason. Why? Once you put the why, your examiner will mark that as your second bullet already. You don't have to split it into 2 sentences. You can put everything in one sentence, one complex and or compound sentence will do. We know that you have answered, you have given us the reason. It's not that you write the how, and then the reason. No, you don't need to do that. Okay, maybe you have three ideas how the internet is important. Okay, so 3 ideas. Okay, internet important. Why? Internet important. Why? Internet important. Why? See? And then when you usually use the internet. Okay, this one. Maybe you say, teacher, can I push this to the top part? Yes, you may. Maybe you can start your essay with it. When you usually use the internet. Okay, maybe you can start it nowadays. The internet is our life. We use it all the time. Answering bullet number 3. We use it all the time. You are already answering bullet number 3. It need not be the last thing that you are going to read. Okay, English is not a rigid. Okay, when we are marking, we are not rigid. You have to follow the first bullet, second bullet, third bullet. No. Your examiner will find. We will look for it. We'll hunt for it. Don't worry. As long as you know, as long as you are answering the 3 bullets. Okay, write your essay using all the notes and giving reasons for your point of view. Okay, so this one is a bit okay, right? Character writing. I know you are used to it. Any question? Yes, no question. Okay, got too much on my reading list. Okay. Okay, any question on this one? Question 2? You are okay? Okay. Okay, good. So I can go next. Oh, it's 407. Okay, this is question 3. Okay, question 3. There are 3 options. Okay, 3 options. Choose one. 3 options. Choose one. Okay, how to choose? What do you like to write? What do you like to write? Okay, it's up to you. Do you like to write an article? Do you like to write a review? Or do you like to write a story? Sekejap ya. Okay, choose. Because for now, I'm going to tell you the truth. For now, these are the 3 options. Okay, maybe after 3 years, Lembaga Peperiksaan will review other options. For now, these are the 3 options. Okay, for now, these are the 3 options. So I think from now, you can try, isn't it? You can try to write. You can try to write an article, or you can try to write a review, or you can try to write a story and send it to your teacher and see which one scores the most. Okay, and then say, oh, and then maybe your article is better than your story. Although sometimes you feel here, okay, you feel that I can write a story. Okay, hold on, hold on. Adik, adik. Okay, so okay, this is question number 3. Hold on, adik, adik. Okay, okay. Adik, tolong cucuk bawah. Finish it battery. Okay, this is question number 3. The time is 40 minutes. Okay, just now 20 minutes, and then 30 minutes, and then 40 minutes. Okay, and then okay, these are the options. Is it an article? Is it a review? Story? Three only. 3. Okay, 250 words. Banyak ke 250 words tu? No. 1.5 page. Okay, 1.5 page is already 250 words, sometimes more. Okay, still 20 marks. This one is to differentiate you and your friends. Okay, this is to differentiate you and your friends. Meaning your teacher and the examiner, the marker, will mark this at B1 level. Okay, B1 to B2 level, a higher level. Okay, rather than your email or the continuous or the directed, sorry. Okay, this one is to be marked very teeny, using a very high microscope. So everything is going to be highlighted. Every mistake is going to be highlighted. So that's why when you are writing this essay, okay, sometimes you will get a very low mark. It's out of 20, isn't it? Sometimes you will get 10, sometimes you will get 11, and then you are contemplating, my email, I got a 20 mark, and how come my question 3, my continuous writing, is only 10 marks, half of the mark? Because you will do more mistakes here. Because this is the question that the examiner, the marker, will look for complex sentences, at least a compound sentence, no more simple sentence. If you write in simple sentence and very minimal mistakes, right? Very minimal mistakes, but your organization will be lower mark, okay? Your CA will be lower mark, okay? So that is the thing, your language will become lower. So this is when we are marking, goes to a higher band. Okay, so let's look at the question. Okay, articles wanted. It's always article, eh? Don't be afraid. There's always an article. You see this notice on the board, articles wanted. Okay, my ideal career. Where is the bullet? There. What type of career would you like to have? Bullet number 1. Although no bullet. Sometimes they will put the bullet, sometimes they won't for this one. Okay. Number 2, what are the advantages of this career? So you must identify your career first. Then only you can talk about the advantages, plural form. Advantages, plural form. Okay. At least 2 advantages. Okay. What are your plans to achieve this ideal career? Okay. What should you do? Your plans, plural form. Plans, plural form. That one is very crucial, you know. It is not just put there. Okay, it is to see how you develop your idea. Okay, write as an article. The best article will be published in the school magazine. So your audience is your principal, your teacher, and your friends. So it should be in a formal language. Okay, next. You saw this notice in a magazine. Shopper review needed. So this is a review. Just now I said a review should be in past tense. You had done it. Okay, so it's consumerism month. Have you been to the latest shopping mall lately? Answer. Oh, last week I went to the Sunway Pyramid. You can put whatever the name. Okay, write about the highlights of this shopping mall. Okay, there is an ice rink. There is a cinema. There are many restaurants. Okay, okay, highlights. Is there anything worth buying in this shopping mall? Oh, I can get cheap shoes. I can get my favorite books on discount at Popular. Okay, that kind of explanation that we want. Okay, the best review will be published in our magazine. So our magazine is a magazine for everybody else out there. So this is also a formal language. Okay, so the last one. You had a bad experience losing your phone. Write a story about your lost phone. The day I lost my phone. Okay, I know that one you will ask me, teacher, should I write the title? Is it a must? If I don't write, will I lose mark? No, you won't. No, you won't lose. Okay? This one, you have the bullets. A description of what happened. How did you lost your phone? Okay, what you did on that day when you lost your phone? What did you do? Your view, whether having a phone is important. Is it important? Okay, so choose one. Okay, this one, you will be given around 3 pages of blank paper. So please write within that. Okay, don't go overboard. Please don't go overboard. If you have time, you have to check your answers. Read. Okay. Okay, format of writing. Oh, Ferraris. Okay. Will they answer the question based on the textbook? It's similar. Similar to the textbook, but not exactly. Okay, similar to the textbook, not exactly. One more question, report writing, formal, informal letter. Oh no, formal, informal letter. We have not done any questions on that yet. Maybe if they ask for formal or informal letter, it will be at DW, directed writing. But I don't think that the first cohort will have that kind of question yet. Maybe 2 or 3 years time. Because you have to remember, this is a new thing for not only you, it's also new for Lembaga Peperiksaan Malaysia. So they have to think really hard to not jeopardize the students' future. Okay? Nazira, no. Okay. The report writing, yes. Report writing is like the review. Okay, it's similar to the review, but not yet also. Okay, not yet also. But because it's in the textbook, maybe it won't come out for 2021 cohort. Maybe it will come out for other cohorts. Okay. It's okay. You can chat. No problem. I will go through. Yes, I know. I will read. Don't worry. Okay. Ferraris format for writing. Oh, that format is easier if you have to see it for yourself. You Google it, Ferraris format for writing, and you will get it individually. F, it stands for what and all. And then you can maybe print it and paste it at your study table or whatever. But if you cannot follow it, don't worry. Just do what you are comfortable of doing. Okay? There is no rule saying, oh, you have to follow this Ferraris format. No. You write as how you are comfortable. Okay? That's why if I am, is that a hint, teacher speaker? No. What is the hint? I don't want to it's not that I don't want to explain. I don't have lots of time. That's why I want you to Google, okay, and see how you can apply this. Because you have to understand, people, when you are writing, this person, your best friend, is not writing like how you are writing. You are two different individuals. You have your own flair. Your friend has another flair. Maybe you are not a person who is very, very rigid, but your friend is very rigid. If the teacher says A, she will do A, but you are not that. Maybe you will say, no lah, I don't want A. I want to do C, or I want to do D. Maybe you are that kind of person. So I cannot say that this one method will help all. I cannot say that because all of us are very different. Okay, all of us are very different. Even if you are twins, you are different. The style of writing is different. One twin is maybe very rigid. Follow A, B, C, D, but you cannot. It's okay. It's okay. Don't say that, oh, I cannot follow this Ferrari's way of writing. Oh, I'm going to fail my paper. No, never. You have your own style. Okay, the teacher is just doing that to give an idea. You want to follow or not the idea, it's up to you. Maybe your own teacher has her own idea. Okay, but you must be comfortable in your own shoes. You don't follow other people blindly. Okay, you must know yourself. Okay, come on. We are going for speaking. Okay, speaking is a task taken by all Form 4 students and constitutes 25%. Okay, same, 35%. Okay, the SPM speaking test is paired format. 2 candidates take the test together, you and your friend. Who is your friend? Your school will put your friend. Lembaga Peperiksaan says that it will be according to the name list. Number 1 will be with number 2. Number 3 will be with number 4. Number 5 will be number 6, like that, according to your angka giliran. Okay? So if you know who is your friend, is better, right? Now you can try. Okay, there are two examiners. Okay, there are two examiners present during the test, the interlocutor and the assessor who mark the test inside. Interlocutor is your teacher. Okay, usually your teacher, like you said for PT3, right? So you have that a bit of idea. But for PT3, both of your teachers are in front of you. But this time, no. Okay, one, your teacher will be in front of you. Another teacher from another school will be a little bit behind. Okay, a little bit behind. So you have to speak loudly. Okay, the speaking test has 3 sections, all aimed at the A2 under C1 CFR range. Highest C1, we will see after that. After this. Why is it C1? With a variety of tasks to elicit different types of spoken language. The duration of the test is approximately 13 minutes for both of you. Not 13 minutes for one of you. 13 minutes for 13 minutes for both of you. So 13 minutes of sweat. Okay. Okay, this is already the exam questions. Okay, this is already the exam question. This is part 1, the easy part. Okay, this is the easy part. Let me see. Okay, any question? I attend English writing workshop. Okay, okay. Alphabetical order. According to class, yes, alphabetical order rows. And then say that your class has 25. Okay, 1 until 24, same class. 25, the next person in the next class. That's why it's not actually alphabetical order. It's according to your index number. Okay, according to no. Roy Hamid, 2 examiner, 1 teacher, your school teacher, your teacher whom you see every day. Another teacher who is going to sit a little bit behind is the teacher from your neighboring school. Okay, 1 teacher you recognize, another teacher you don't know. Like that. Okay. Teacher, do you have any idea how to not choke? Okay, afterwards I will tell you how not to choke. You are nervous, right? Okay, let's look at the question for a while. Okay, these phrases, there are 2 parts there. Your teacher will be asking you your question. The teacher from the other school is just going to keep quiet. The teacher from the other school is just going to keep quiet. Your teacher, your school teacher is going to ask you, what's your name? Okay, although you check, teacher ni nak tanya pula, of course you know my name. No, the teacher needs to clarify because that teacher do not know you. Okay, and then your teacher will ask you maybe just a chit chat to warm you up. This part, okay, this part, no marks. So you don't have to explain like this. How do you come to school? Oh, sometimes I walk, but if it's raining, my father will send me. Or sometimes my father is very, very busy. He cannot send me. My mother will send me. Or sometimes I will go with my neighbor. You don't have to go there. Just say, I walk to school every day. Because no marks. There is no marks here. No marks, no marks, no marks. Okay, just to warm you up. Just to make you comfortable. Because, of course, you're going to be nervous, right? Don't tell me you have that wheel of an iron coming inside, very confident. No. Okay? Although you know your teacher, sometimes everything will be here. Everything here. Nothing came out. Okay? So this is for your teacher to warm you up, to make you comfortable. And then, okay, now I'm going to ask you about your daily routine. Not these questions are coming out for SPM. These are the sample. Okay, sample. Okay, main question. What do you normally do after you wake up? Okay, what do you usually do after coming back to school? Okay, all these are sample questions. Okay, no marks yet. Just to warm up. Okay. Okay, so, okay, this part just now, sorry, this part, okay, your teacher will start writing a bit. Don't worry, because your teacher wants to say, oh, this candidate is okay. Okay, your teacher will start seeing that if you are okay, then your teacher will go to part 2. So this part, phrase 1, no mark. Here, starting already. Okay, this part, okay, you will have marks. Okay, you will have marks. And then you will go to part 2. Okay, you will get this question. Okay, your teacher will ask you, okay, let's talk about a family celebration. This one, start marking. Your teacher will give you mark, the other teacher will give you mark. Talk about a family celebration you had recently. Okay, your teacher will just say this. Talk about a family celebration you had recently. That's it. All this, okay, sometimes the teacher will not say. Sometimes the teacher will say if they think that you need prompting. If the teacher say, talk about a family celebration you had recently, and then you are confident that day. Oh, you know, I just had my birthday last week. My friends threw me a surprise birthday party at the school canteen. I was really surprised because I thought nobody remembered. Okay, very confident. You can start. Okay, but some talk about a family celebration you had recently. And then your teacher will help you. What was the event? And then, we went out for a meal. And then keep quiet. And then maybe your teacher will ask you again, what did you do there? This is all prompt. This is what we call a prompt. Okay? We will say, your teacher will ask you these questions if you are stuck. But if you are not stuck, you can sail through, good for you. So don't worry. Just now, like Rose asked me, if you are stuck, your teacher will prompt you. Don't worry. Your teacher will help you, but your teacher won't explain the meaning of words. Okay, if you have that question, you don't know what is the meaning, or you have the word in Bahasa Melayu, the English did not come. What is the word? Because it's your teacher. Sure. Kawan-kawan apa? Cannot, Your teacher won't answer because there is another teacher there, right? Okay? So be careful. Okay, this is part 2. Okay, this is among the easiest question. Okay. I tak nak tengok. Wait, after I look at the chat. Okay, this is part 3. I am so sorry. It is blurry. Okay, why is it blurry? Because I cut and paste. I am so lazy to type it again. I'm going to read it for you. Okay, this one, this chart, you will get it. You and your friend together, you will get this. One piece of paper. So, both of you look at it. Okay, this one it says, why might students want to learn to do these skills? Why might students want to learn to do these skills? 1, draw well. 2, play a sport. 3, cook a meal. 4, play a musical instrument. 5, speak another foreign language. There are always 5 options for one main idea. 5 options for one main idea. Okay, this task you and your friend can discuss. Okay, you and your friend can discuss. Maybe you say, hey, I want to talk about cook a meal. You can talk about speak a foreign language. You will be given 2 minutes to discuss. But you don't have a pencil and a paper. No pencil, no paper. discuss verbally only. Okay, your teacher won't do anything. Your teacher won't even listen to you. Your teacher will be looking at the watch because they have to time you. Okay, you discuss with your friend. Maybe because there are 5 options there. Okay, maybe the stronger one, you know, right? You and your friend, if both are strong speaker, is okay. But if you are strong, your friend not very strong, maybe you say, never mind, I will talk about 3, you talk about 2. 10. As long as both of you are talking, not you domineering the whole thing, you left your friend high and dry there. No, 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 no. Okay? And then you, your friend, the next friend who is not a very good speaker, don't say this. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. No marks. You must explain. Find one idea which is easiest for you. The difficult ones, give to your friend. Okay? Don't say that, and then don't let your friend dominate everything. You must speak also. It's okay if you say, teacher, I cannot speak, teacher. It's very difficult for me to speak in English. It will come out like Malay. I am not judging you. I am not going to judge your accent. No. I want your idea. If your idea, your intonation is like a Malay bahasa Melayu, never mind. As long as the words coming out from your mouth is in English. Do you get me? Words coming out, English. Intonation in Malay, no problem. We are not asking you to speak like an Englishman or like an American. No, no. We just want you to speak. That's it. Just speak. Okay? So that is what you can do for part 3. Okay? You divide. Okay? If you are a good friend, saying that, never mind, if you have no ideas, I will do the difficult ones. You take the easy one. Maybe you cook a meal or draw well. That's easier. Oh, American pronunciation, no problem. Okay, no problem. The picture is blurry, sorry. Kan I cakap. Yes, Roy Hamid. Part 3, both candidates need to have a conversation. The teacher won't say anything. The teacher will say this, this is part 3. She will only read the instruction. And then she will give you the time. You have 2 minutes to discuss. That's it. And then when the 2 minutes is up, okay, you may start the discussion now. That is what your teacher is going to say. Okay? Will our marks deducted if the grammar or tenses we use are wrong? Oh, okay. If when you are talking, we are not very particular. It's not that we do not mark you down. We are not very particular because we understand that you are in a very tense situation, and because English is not your first language. Okay, English is a second language in Malaysia. Maybe 1 or 2, not a glaring mistake is okay. But if it's glaring, it is not sounding so correct. But your teacher won't say anything, Your teacher will just smile and nod. Okay, your teacher cannot say anything. Your teacher cannot even help you. This is the time that you must help yourself. Okay, this is the time. Seriously, I'm not kidding, people. Okay, I'm not making you afraid or whatever. If you are afraid, it's good, right? Because you are thinking about your future. But this is a reality. This is the reality of life. Okay, because it is very important that you are able to speak, because later on you need to go through interviews, right? Say that you want a scholarship, they will interview you. If you are mumbling, don't know what you are trying to say, how are you going to win the scholarship? Of course, the scholarship will go to a person who is very confident. So take this as a chance for you. Okay, maybe you are not an English speaker, for you to be a better person. Say, okay, because there is speaking, I need to learn how to speak. I need to be better. Okay, that's why again, just now, reading. Reading is very important, isn't it? It is not just for your writing, even your speaking. You have to remember, you don't have your pen and your pencil to jot down your answers for this. It all must come from here. Okay, say that you want to say, students, yes, they need to be able to draw well. Why? You don't just say, students need to draw well. And they're very smug, confident. Why? Why? The why will give you the mark, not the students need to draw well. So what? So in order for you to answer that, you must have the knowledge, right? Why? Why do you need to draw well? Why? Okay, like students need to play a sport. Why? That why is the marks. Okay? Are you okay? Okay, let me go through again. I can't hear. Oh, you can't hear me? Other people, you can hear me, right? Okay, Ammar Aminuddin. You can talk about one point and let your partner talk about the next point. Yes. Maybe like a ping pong. Right. Okay, maybe say, okay, you are going to talk about draw well, and then your partner will say, oh, I think playing a sport is important, and then you say, oh, is it? And then you let your partner talk, and then you interject. Hey, for me, speaking another foreign language will also be beneficial, because you talk, and then your partner, it's okay, but the 2 minutes is the time for you to divide and conquer. Okay, you divide which one you want to say, which one your partner wants to say. Okay, that is clearer, and your mind won't be in a fog. Okay, or your brain won't be very, very pressured. Oh, I have to. Okay, that's why it is a must that you have to discuss, because maybe you know your friend, maybe you don't know your friend. Sometimes you are in one class from one, but you don't know your friend. Because you sit in front there, your friends sit at the back, from 1 to form 5, same class, but that is the situation. You in front, your friend at the back. Suddenly SPM together. You never talk, 5 years in the same class, never talk. Suddenly SPM together. So you have to divide and say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Are you okay doing this? If your friend said, no, I must do this. Okay, never mind, you take this, I will do that one. You have to compromise. Within the 2 minutes, you have to compromise. Please, again, I beg of you not to conquer. Allow your friend to speak. How good you are, you must allow your friend some time to speak. Okay? Okay, any question, part 3? Yes, teachers. Our textbook is very, very good. Our textbook. Okay, so what the teachers can do is to help use the students go through the textbook. The speaking part of the textbook, I think that is very beneficial. Use our textbook to the maximum. Okay, use the textbook to the maximum to make our students feel at ease when they are going to sit for SPM. Okay? Please use the textbook. Open your, Kamalan, you use your textbook. Huh? Okay, the all the best. Okay, wait. Okay, let me clear this part. Okay, part 3. Actually, there is one more question, after all this. Okay, there is one C1 question that Lembaga Periksaan thought of putting in. Okay, that question is similar to the topic. This topic say that this topic, why might students want to learn to do new skills? Okay, that question could be like, do you think that having extra skill will make you be a better person? That kind of question. That is a C1 question. A question which is outside the box. Nothing to do with the question what you can see. Okay, that question your teacher will ask it orally. Okay, that is the time. If you are a very good speaker, you would explain, but the other speaker must try to interject and give your opinion also. Don't let your friend dominate the whole thing. Because remember, 13 minutes for both of you, not 13 minutes for me and 13 minutes for my friend. No, 13 minutes for both of you. So if your friend is very energetic, talking, you interject. Excuse me. That's the word, right? Excuse me, I also have an idea. And then you give your idea. How simple it is, it's okay as long as you have your own idea. Okay, don't do this. What am I doing? Looking down. Dah kalah. You feel that you cannot do it. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, You are doing that to yourself. You are not doing that to your teacher. You are not doing that to your friend. You are not doing that to your parents. You are doing that to yourself. Isn't it? So you must be brave. Okay, how to be brave? When are you going to have your vaccine? I think it's within this week, this month, right? So you have to remember, you are taking Pfizer. So your second vaccination will be around 2 weeks from the first vaccination. And then you have a little bit of grace of time, then you are coming to school. So from that date till when you come to school, maybe by the middle of October, you're coming back to school. Okay, once you come back to school, you will be super busy. Okay, from now, today is what day? Monday the 27th, is it? Monday 27th. Okay, you have to build your confidence at home. How? Go in front of if you're on your laptop, go in front of your laptop on your video, talk to yourself. You're talking to yourself. Or if you don't want to talk in front of the video of your laptop, talk in front of the mirror. Talk about whatever topic there is. Talk about the environment. Talk about your hobby. Talk about what you want to be in 5 years' time. Talk about the future of the country. Talk about money. Talk about everyday things. Talk about your family. Talk about your best friend. Talk to yourself. Teach yourself to talk. Yes, at first you may feel that you are a bit, why am I doing this? But that is to build your confidence. Really. If you are a debater, that is another story, different story. But if you are not a debater, if you are a very pessimistic, you have to remember, we are human beings. You and I are not the same. You and your best friend is not the same. This is the 100th time I see. I'm telling you this, right? We are not the same. You have to find your own strength. So you know that, yes, I have to sit for speaking. I cannot be absent. If you are absent, because there is a time given, maybe 2 weeks, okay, to finish the whole bunch of you in school. Maybe the time is 2 weeks. And then you say, oh my God, I'm going to sit for speaking on Tuesday. And then you are absent. So your teacher will push your friends up, isn't it? And then you come to the next day you come and then you ask, hey, how was it just now yesterday? Did you manage to? And then your teacher say, oh, Zumazlina, your turn is tomorrow, you know. Make sure that you come to school. Alamak. Also absent, didn't come. Until finish the 2 weeks, okay, and you didn't come, and that teacher from the other school will have to go back to his or her school, isn't it? She cannot come just for you. So what is your mark? What is your speaking mark? A 0. This is not like ULBS, where your teacher can give you marks based on when you are talking in class, or based on whatever that you had a conversation with your teacher. That is ULBS. Your teacher can give you that mark. But this is speaking CEFR. If you refuse to come till the end, that's it. It's a 0. 0 over 25. That is already 700 minus 25, 75, right? 75 left. Are you going to get 75 solid to secure the A minus? No, right? So please, if you think that speaking is not your forte, okay, you think that I'm very bad teacher, I cannot speak. You are giving up on yourself. You have not tried it and you are giving up. So is it fair? Is it fair for you? I'm not asking you, is it fair for your teacher? No. Is it fair for you? Okay? I know speaking is going to be a tough time for you. Rather than listening is quite easy. You just listen and you answer, right? Okay? Oh, Pretzel, teacher, I talk in African American slang. No, I don't care what is your slang. Okay, I don't care. We don't care of your slang. You can talk in whatever slang that you are comfortable. We want the substance. Substance meaning, what are your ideas? How you explain your ideas. That is what we are there to do. We are not going to judge if you have Australian accent, New Zealander, African. It's okay. Malay, Indian, very Chinese. We don't mind. You have to remember, we are not natives. English is not our first language. Okay, even though if you are talking in English at home, it is your first language, right? But for CEFR, it is not first language. That's why it's a common European, because European, English is not their first language. They have Spanish, Italian, French, German, right? So English is their second language. That is why Malaysia took CEFR's concept, because English is not our first language. Don't worry about your accent. Worry about your content, the content of what you are going to speak. That you need to worry, not your accent. Okay, anymore. Okay, teacher. Okay, this is from Roy Hamid. Teacher, if I find candidate A is struggling, causing the other candidate to dominate the conversation, can the teacher at least provide question to cooks? Yes. Oh, Roy Hamid, I assume that you are a teacher. Okay, teachers. Okay, I'm going to talk about teachers. Teachers, we are given a pamphlet. Okay, we are not a pamphlet, booklet. We are given a booklet. All the instructions are there. We just follow it. And yes, there are things that we can help our students with, to interject, to push. There are the instructions are there. The booklet will be very clear, teachers. Don't worry. Just follow the booklet. Okay, just follow the booklet. If you feel that you need to interject and you need to give some time for the other speaker to start speaking, okay, there are instructions there. What you are going to say? Okay, thank you, candidate A. Okay, can we listen to you, candidate B? Okay, we don't say stop, candidate A, stop, enough. We don't say that, isn't it? That's very rude. So there are instructions in the booklet for teachers. Okay, I think lembaga peperiksaan, I don't know if they are going to give you a sample or whatever. I'm not going to say anything about that. But the booklets are ready. What you can do is you can go on YouTube. There are lots that Lembaga Peperiksaan has shared with you, isn't it? The sample questions, the sample speaking tasks. Okay, you can go on YouTube. Okay, you can type CFR speaking LPM. Okay, you can see all samples from there are the level of the students, maybe teachers, especially we can see that watch the video, and maybe from there we can help our students. Okay, we play the biggest role in helping our students. Okay, because we are the teacher, number one, and then our students will depend on us in helping them. We can't let them just swim by themselves and be successful, isn't it? We have to help them, to guide them. Okay, maybe give them more confidence. Maybe try have a little trial in school when we see them. Or now, because the Meet has we can break them into rooms, isn't it? Like Zoom. Maybe we can try that. Be creative, teachers. Be as creative as possible to help our students, because this is our first cohort who is going to sit for CEFR. We want the best for them, and they also want guidance from us. So teachers, please. Okay, I will end. Okay, I will stop sharing first. Okay, I will go back to the stream. Yeah. Okay, so I can see.
Thank you very much, Zumaslina.
Okay, any more questions?
Huh?
We are finishing. Okay, we have around 5 more minutes.
All right.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, no more, right? Oh, both wings cannot be connected. Attendance, is it?
Can you hear me? Is it? Can you hear me?
Yes, I
No.
can. Yeah.
Okay.
A copied link. Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh,
Hello.
I did.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
I can
I
hear
can.
me. Okay, good. All right. So, boys and girls, I just tested the
What?
link. It does work. So I will share with you now um, so you can screenshot it if you have, or you
Have
can.
commission.
Okay.
What is commission?
Pardon?
Copy and pasted the link. Where is it? Sorry. Oh, Dr. Zuraini, is it?
Hi. Okay. Can y'all see the link?
Cannot kick in.
Okay, you can
Where
type
is
it
it?
in
Oh,
as
tengok
short.
I pun tak nampak.
Sekejap,
Hello,
sekali
your
lagi.
guys.
There are two ways you can get hold of the link. Number one, either you look at the chat. There are two links there. Be very careful. One is the teacher's link and one is the student's link. So hold on. Okay. So you will see the two links, or the QR code. Is it clear? Can y'all see it? All right, good. So I'll remove the thing so that. Okay, so thank you very much from all of us in Petaling Perdana and Petaling Utama. So I hope the sharing has been very beneficial to all of you. Um, Please key in the attendance, and also be very careful with your IC number for teachers, and also for the students. Make sure your email is correct. Teachers as well. You will receive your certificates by today, and then if it's not by today, it'll be by tomorrow, because there's a limit of 1,500 certs a day. Secondly, is this channel, Unit Bahasa PPDPP channel. Please subscribe and like it, as well as please share the link, the sessions. You will see that there are also reading and listening. There's also 2 sessions on writing. Um, so do come and do join the sessions, and share with your friends. Okay, so it's 4:57. Any more questions? Anybody want to ask anything to Panzo Mazlina? This is your opportunity to answer live. So type any questions that you want to have, any tips regarding your preparation for SPM.
Oh,
Copy
okay.
first.
I would like to say something. Okay, because we are going to end at 5. All the best, everybody. Okay, me and Panolina and all your teachers are praying that you will get A plus for SPM. Don't worry about too much. Okay, don't worry too much. We know that you can do it, but you have to be
Okay,
confident.
that's right.
You must tell yourself you can do it. Okay,
First
you
thing you
must
need to
tell
do
yourself
is
that
get
you can
yourself,
do it.
yeah, amen. Right.
Yeah.
Get vaccinated first, boys and girls. If not, you won't be able to go back to school face to face.
Oh,
Number
hold on a
two, your
second.
teachers also. I hope
Panolina.
all the teachers. Huh?
Wait, sekejap ya.
Cannot hear.
One of the students nak tanya.
Okay,
Sekejap.
mana soalan?
Sekarang kita dah on. Oh, pronunciation wrong. No, if it is not so glaring, you won't be penalized. But if it does not mean what you want it to be, you will be penalized. Okay? So that's why just now I told you that you have to try a lot of times in front of the mirror.
Practice.
Practice and practice.
There is
When you're combing your
an
hair, you
apps.
practice.
There's an apps, where on, if I'm not mistaken, um, in can't remember. One day I'll share it with your teachers, something about immersive reading, where you type the words into the computer and it pronounces out for you. So there are many applications for you to practice your pronunciation and your reading. So sometimes reading aloud helps you to speak as well. How to generate your ideas help you to speak yourself, because you are given 1 or 2 minutes, Zumaslina, to prepare.
Yeah. We are having some of the students are saying that we are the PPD Petaling Perdana is having also on reading paper, on listening paper,
Yeah,
right?
the
Pandolina.
pintas paper.
So
Yes.
just yeah, I think your teachers will be informed. I think that we have already informed the teachers the dates. On the
Mm-hmm.
day itself, we will give the link. Don't worry, just make your afternoon free. It will
Yeah.
usually be in the afternoon after school.
Practice, and okay. One more thing is from PPD Petani Perdana, I'm the officer in charge of the English language, and we have only about October, November, December, January, February, 5 months to go before your SPM. But when once you return to school, you'll be packed, like what Panzo Maslina says, with all your amali science, amali this, your project, pendidikan seni and everything. So you'll be chased and be a lot of things to prepare for your SPM. But remember to do your best for all. And English is easy in the sense that it's all around you in the television, in the songs, in the movies, practice, conversations. Even when you're playing your computer games, it's in English. So just feel free to express yourself in your writing paper. um, do not miss out any question in the writing paper. Don't focus so much on question one, part one, part two, and you forgot your part three. You focus so much on part three, you didn't do so well in your part one and your part two. Use all the bullet points, use everything. Your reading, don't miss out all the 40 questions. Make sure every question is answered. For your listening as well. So practice makes perfect. So don't miss your PDPR classes, because the PDPR classes is a time when your teachers actually practice with you as well. So don't miss your classes in the morning. Wake up early. Practice waking up early, because you're going to go back to school soon and exams are in the morning. Okay, so we love you very much. Petaling Synergy logging off now. So thank you, Zumazlina, and wish you all the best. Stay safe. All right, stay safe, and do join us in the future for more sessions. All right. Any requests? Answer right in your attendance slip. Anything that you need to ask, and I'll share it with my teachers. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye, darling. Thank you so much, Zumazlina.
Thank you. Thank you,
Alright.
Panulina. Thank you, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.